We're on a freezer hunt. I feel like we're on a bear hunt. We're on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. We're not scared. Well, I might be a little bit scared with what's in the freezer. We need to have a look and see what sorts of stuff we've got in here that needs using up. Okay, so on the top, I've got a tray. There's rice. I meant to bag it up and I forgot, so we'll use that. Then, what else have we got? We've got chickpeas. They could do with using up as well. What else? I've got a bag of kale here. That's a pretty good thing to have. Kale, chickpeas, rice. I'm thinking some kind of, it's going to be an Asian dish of some description. I've got some, this is carrot that's just been grated. I think I'll throw a bit of that in as well. Anything else that's worth having a root in here? Oh, that's some courgette. I think we might go for that as well. Okay. We've got greens and oranges and protein and a little bit of carbs. That'll get us going. Let's see what we do with it next. Hi there, I'm Samantha. This is the channel Trying to Get By. We're using up what we've got, and what we've got is a load of freezer stuff. Some of it's looking a little bit frosty, but we're still going to use it anyway. Let's see what we're going to make. So I've got my rice, I've got some chickpeas, I've pulled out some carrot, I've pulled out some courgette, I've got this bag of kale, which is going to be, I'd say, pretty much one of our main ingredients in here. And all that I'm going to do with this kale, because it's still frozen, all you have to do is pop it and squish it. It breaks it down into its smaller pieces. Often people, if they make salad with kale, will massage it with oil. But if you do it while it's still frozen, it still kind of works. The only thing I will do while I open this, excuse all the noise, is I will pull out these big chunky pieces because they are just a little bit too much intensity. So I'm just going to have a quick flick through and pull out these chunky bits of stem that we really don't want to have. And then all we're going to do now is put on the heat underneath the wok and pretty much just go for cooking it. I have got some coconut oil going in here. I'm going to go in with my, yes, we're going to get hissing and spitting, my carrot and my courgette, and we are just going to see if we can get that going. I'm going to add the chickpeas because they're going to take a little while to defrost and cook as well. So there's a good few spatulas full of those. There we go. And a little bit left over. And all I want to do now is just get everything going. The heat should be nice and hot. Obviously the freezer has taken it down a little bit, the freezer veg, but it won't take long for that to get itself going. There you go, you can see how quickly that carrot is breaking down and getting going. Everything's pretty, you know, mushy now. So I'm going to chuck in all this bag of kale. Yes, the whole bag. There we go. That'll soon wilt down. Oh, just a minute. I missed that one. Oh, look at the size of that one. No, we're not having that. Anything else? Any other ones? I think we're good. Right, I'm going to start adding some seasonings now. So I have got some ginger, some garlic. So we're going to go in with those. These are just my ginger jars and garlic jars. So a good heaping garlic, a good heaping ginger. some light soy. Chuck in a good couple, maybe a tablespoon of that. And also I have got this sesame soy, which is really tasty. Smells lovely. It's got that lovely soy flavour. Chuck some of that in as well. And get this, we're not stir frying, we're kind of steaming, because there's that much moisture in these ingredients. So we will just throw them around and cook them off for 5 minutes, just to get some of the moisture out and get the flavour imparted. And then we're going to chuck in our rice, and then we're pretty much done. Oh, we have caramelisation in the bottom. It smells amazing. We're going in with the frozen rice now. There we go. All done. All we need to do now is just make sure that the rice is well and truly defrosted and cooked through and to a high temperature. And we are good to go. I am going to pop in a little bit of extra liquid. Little splash from the kettle. There we go. That should do us and make it super uber unctuous. We will taste once that rice is cooked. Okay, we are nice and done, we are nice and toasty, and the only thing that I am going to do, which I just thought would be really nice, is we have got a big jar of cashews, and I thought just to amp up the protein, and Chris loves cashews. Throw some cashews in there. They will be super tasty. Give a nice little crunch of yumminess. So that is our tea tonight. Using up some stuff from the freezer. Going to turn the heat off. Going to have a taste and see how we did. Oh, smells amazing. Looks really good. Right, I've let it cool down a bit. I did get a comment on my soup video where I was told, be careful, your soup will burn your esophagus. So I've been good. I've made sure it's cooled down a bit. I've blown it. I'm trying to be good. Feels good. Tastes good. Umami, spicy, a little bit salty from the soy. When I say spicy, I mean like the tang of the ginger gives you a bit of a really nice, and the crunch of the cashews is really lovely. Anyway, that's what we're having for tea tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is what we were doing when we were doing a freezer dive. Have a dive in your freezer, see what you can find. Let me know in the comments below. What did you end up making? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.